Well, guys, we made it to the top 20. At number 20, the 1958 Topps Jim Brown rookie card. And here to talk with us about it today, we have Kiki at Croatian Twins. Kiki, when you think about 1950s football, this card is easily at the top of the list. Am I right?
Definitely. This is a no-brainer. And to switch it up a little bit, this card changed a lot for me because if I remember right, at my very first national, there was the PSA Market Report magazine, and at the cover was this Jim Brown. And this was the moment when I decided to watch for other sports like football and baseball and hockey and stuff, and to understand it. And really, he was on the cover, and he was on the cover because of one reason, because it is one of the most iconic football cards in existence. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows this picture, how he's running with a ball.
Yep.
Beautiful picture, white border, great eye appeal. I'm a big fan of this one. And Jim Brown, one of the greatest players that ever touched the field.
I think this card, as long as I've been collecting, has been regarded as one of the most iconic and recognizable football cards. We talked a little while ago about the Joe Namath. To me, that card and this card are really in that same, that same sort of class. Yeah. I think, as I've heard other people talk about this card before, it's one that has registration issues. It's one that you need to look closely at, sort of understanding, whether the ink was laid down exactly the way that it's supposed to. And it's one that people often really take that magnifying glass to make sure that it's doing that it is what that they want it to be, and that the color is all doing what it's supposed to.
Definitely.
A well-recognized, important card. And I think you could also probably make the argument between this and the Jerry Rice rookie. Those are probably the two most iconic football cards of non-quarterbacks. Do you agree with that?
Definitely. In my opinion, it's a pretty tight race between both of them. But I like Jim Brown a little bit more, but because I think it still has that more like touch of perfection of the vintage area. Because this card is pure greatness, and you told us about this printing issues, because sometimes the overlayer is not like really laying at the background, so it's tough to get it really in a high grade. But if I remember right, I also got this one as a PSA1, and back then I bought it like in 2018 or something, and I'm pretty sure. So I'm not sure what the market value is right now, but I paid around $180 for it back then. So
for PSA1.
PSA1 graded already. So if somebody is looking for this one, I paid 180 a couple of years ago, and I'm pretty sure it's higher right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's higher.
Yeah. So don't sleep on this one.
Well, think about this, Kiki. We pulled 150 collectors, right? Really well-known, smart collectors, people such as yourself. This card beat out the SP Derek Jeter, beat out the Upper Deck jersey auto of Michael Jordan, the 1997 card, one of the best basketball cards ever made. Beat out the 1952 Topps Jackie Robinson, beat out the Jerry Rice that we talked about here a moment ago, beat out the Walter Payton and the George Mikan. This card isn't just like kind of highly regarded. It's in extremely rare air. The top 20 of this list is just filled with cards that are the most recognizable, iconic cards of all time. And as a non-quarterback, Jim Brown gets into the list. It says something about him and about the card.
And this is what makes it so special, because football is all about the quarterback, and to see a guy not a quarterback so high on this list, and to beat all these other incredible cards, that's the way we can see that this card is crazy important in nowadays hobby, and still recognized by so many, and also respected. So yeah, to me, perfect spot for it, and I love and really like to see where it landed.
Yeah, I do too. Kiki, again, thank you so much for walking us through a little bit about the Jim Brown rookie card. Next time, we'll get into the teens. We'll hit card number 19 tomorrow. I'll have a new guest for that. And until next time, happy collecting.